comes to hitting the road, Advance will help you get the job done. Advance Auto Parts is the official auto parts aftermarket retailer of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is how we advance.
46% of Americans expect to leave behind financial obligations when they pass away. So it's crucial to make sure your family is financially protected. Policy Genius helps you find the right life insurance coverage by comparing options from America's top insurers with help from licensed, award-winning agents. Secure your financial future with Policy Genius. Head to policygenius.com to get free life insurance quotes in just a few clicks. That's policygenius.com.
Swung on and lifted high to right field and deep. This ball's way back, and it is gone. A home run, a 3-run home run for Freeman.
The Dodgers have the best Father's Day gift for your dad. On Sunday, June 16th, the first 40,000 fans in attendance will receive an exclusive Father's Day beach hat presented by Security Benefit. Be sure to arrive early for Viva Los Dodgers, presented by Budweiser and Spectrum for live music, interactive games, and more. For more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions. This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. On your home for LA Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers and Rangers, final game of this 3-game set. Michael Grove, Michael Lorenzen, the pitching matchup. Dodgers baseball is presented by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. When you need the very best care for your child, go to Children's Hospital LA, ranked #1 in all of California for pediatric care. Find the right doctor at chla.org.
David Vassay. And now, what will likely be Vassay fielding insults from a Dodger player.
It's an engagement of endearment.
This is High and Tight.
Well, there's only a few people that when they tell me something when it comes to baseball, I say, yes, sir. And I'm with one of them right now. One of the best and one of the assistants to Andrew Friedman. That is the great Ron Reni. Ron, thanks a lot for the time.
Oh, no problem. I hope you don't feel that way that I'm like going to get on you.
No.
Okay.
You're like one of my Jiminy Crickets to steer me in the right direction.
Okay, that sounds good.
Not only are you one of the best baseball men that we know around here, but also you were a great third base coach and dealing with base runners, guys that were a little bit more headier than others. There was a lot of debate about last night, Andy Pages keeping his head down. What did you see on that last play last night?
Well, I came in today and I talked to Dino a little bit. He asked me if I saw the play. And the thing about putting your head down is the fastest you run is when your head is up. I mean, if you watch a track runner, they don't run with their heads down.
Yeah.
They run with their heads up. So that's one thing we need to correct is when you run, the fastest you're going to be is when your head is up. So if your head's up all the time, which it should be, you should be able to see a lot more. I know Albert Pujols, for instance, I know sometimes he would come around third, and when he had his head down, he was going home. And you had to try to convince him that, look, just make sure you pick me up before you drop that head down. But there really isn't a reason to put your head down other than to see the base. You drop it quickly to see the base, and then you're back up again because that's the fastest you run. So that probably was the most important thing. When he's halfway over, towards third, he should pick up Dino. And then once he hits the bag, you should get your head back up because you're going to run faster. And then pick up Dino again because it could be a late hold. He's halfway down the line. We want to do that to give ourselves more time to see what the throw is going to be into the relay. And gives him the opportunity, if he sees something he doesn't like, to be able to put on the brakes fast.
Ron Reni is our guest, already teaching us something, that you run faster with your head up than your head down. That's not something we all realize. But as far as Pages goes and the teaching lesson last night, when do you approach a player on a play like that ends the game?
Well, Dino actually told me that Andy came up to him last night after the play and said something to him. So I think it's better to let a player do that in game. If you think it's a situation where it may come up again in the game, you can go talk to a guy. But most of the time, you let it go until after the game, maybe the next day, and that usually works out to be better. But it's really nice when a player does what Andy did, came up right away to Dino and said, "Hey, I ran with my head down." And Dino's, he's the best over there. So he's going to stop him plenty of time, and he certainly knows what he's doing, so you can trust him. And it's just a matter of when you look And then once you see that base, how you pick up that guy again.
And as a third base coach, Ron, when you have a player like Marcus Semien who has a shortstop arm being the relay thrower, is that part of the equation for Dino to hold him up and to understand, hey, this guy, a lot of guys are not very accurate, as you know, but he's pretty accurate.
No, he's really good. And I'm sure that's why Dino put on the brakes there. He saw him be in good position to take the throw and didn't like what he saw, and that's why he put up that stop sign. But you're right, it does depend on the arm strength. So a lot of times we look, and some of these infielders are going out too far on cutoffs and relays. And once that happens, or if they're out of their comfort zone, then you're more aggressive. Once in a while you get burned on it, but most of the time it's really difficult for them to throw accurately when they get past that point where they should be.
Do you believe that it's easier now to be more aggressive when you're trying to go first to third or first to home? Because not a lot of players throw to bases before games.
You're correct. The infield isn't taken as much. I know Clayton has the outfielders out here, and when I come in, I'm catching throws at third. I'm catching throws at home before we do our batting practice and stuff. So he brings them out early to make sure they're throwing probably a couple times a homestand. So that certainly helps. But you're correct. They don't throw as accurate as they used to, and it's simply because we took infield almost every day. And I don't think that was probably very smart. I know because my arm was sore a lot. So I think we do it. I think we're smarter now in the workload that we do, but also it probably causes some inaccuracy.
Ron, thanks a lot for the time. Like I said, you always teach. And the guys that don't talk a lot, they've got the most knowledge. And Ron Reni, a World Series champion player with the Dodgers, a multiple-time World Series champion as a coach. The Dodgers are very lucky to have you back, and you still play a pretty good first base.
Thank you, David.
There he is, the man, Ron Reni. We'll send it back to you in the studio, Tim.
All right, thanks a lot, DV. Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Leading you up to first pitch, Dodgers and Rangers. When we come back, we'll dive deeper into this pitching matchup. Don't go anywhere. Tim Case's Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Sometimes in life, like in baseball, you need a spark off the bench or a late-inning rally to help you win the day. Itoen's Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea, Japan's #1 green tea, and the tea that Shohei Ohtani loves and drinks. It's the perfect source of caffeine to get you through the day and get the boys in blue through a long season. Amazing and authentic.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Julio Rodriguez in this photo, Mariners fans?
And yes, indeed, Julio's bat really heating up.
Julio, 3 consecutive hits. He's been on base 4 times tonight. He's getting hot. Here it comes.
Goodbye, baseball. Julio Rodriguez.
And there he is.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
Reds, Angels, Tigers, Phillies, and this year at the Rangers. But he didn't sign with Texas until the end of spring training, making his 11th start. Last time out, 4 1/3 innings, 2 runs, 7 hits. He's 3-3 overall with a 3.05 ERA. He's allowed 2 or fewer runs in a career-high 5 straight starts. This is his first start against the Dodgers. However, he has pitched in relief against them 8 different times. Michael Grove gets the start for the Dodgers, 4-2, 2.72 ERA. 27-year-old right-hander in his 27th game this year, his second start as an opener. Overall, he's 7-5 in the big leagues with a 5.43 ERA and 139 strikeouts in 51 games, including 19 starts. But they've made him a reliever now, and not just a bulk innings guy. He's a guy who can pitch 1 inning every couple days here now. So Grove pitched 1 inning against the Rangers on Tuesday night, gave up 1 run on 2 hits. He'll get the first inning and then turn it over to the left-hander, Ryan Yarborough, who will be the bulk inning guy. By the way, in bullpen games this year, the Dodgers 2-1 with a 3 ERA. Michael Lorenzen, Michael Grove. It's the Rangers in town taking on the Dodgers. We're 15 minutes away from first pitch. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Cates, this Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers. In the history of Dodger Stadium, there's been 18 total rainouts. Hi, I'm Dave Roberts. As manager of LA's favorite ball club, I know a little something about rainouts. And last year's rain was one for the books. It was also one of LA County's best for capturing rain and stormwater. Over 200 billion gallons of stormwater was captured, enough for 5 million people. This year is starting out stormy. That's why LA County's putting in the work now for a safe, clean, reliable water future. Find out more at waterforla.com.
Welcome to the future, Dickerson. All your trophy muscles are irrelevant.
What are you talking about?
For 46 years, the Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck on the market. But it's not just because it's got brawn. It's got brains, too. And cutting-edge technology.
Fully charged.
Mobile generators, hybrid engines, even wireless charging.
That's great, but I've got both. I'm the whole package.
Humble, too.
Head to your Southern California Ford dealers for great offers on a Ford F-150 truck.
Hey, Dodgers fans, don't miss a single second of all the action. You can order your favorite food and drinks right from your seat in Dodger Stadium with Uber Eats. Plus, get $10 off 5 orders of $40 or more when you use code DODGERS10. Just scan the QR code or open the Uber Eats app, select Dodger Stadium as your location, place your order, and we'll let you know when it's time to pick up. Don't forget to say promo code DODGERS10 today for your next visit to Dodger Stadium. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer expires 11/1/2024.
Alignment Health Plan is changing the Medicare Advantage game so that you can be the one.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
And Trey Turner's the batter. Trey is 0 for 3. Fly ball left field. Pretty well hit. Rosario's not going to even go back. It's a 2-run home run for Turner. He's done it again. 25 home runs, 72 runs batted in. The man has 10 home runs in his last 11 games. He now has 149 career home runs. John, he has 15 home runs since the 4th of August.
I tell you what, it has been a joy to watch.
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right?
That's
on
right.
getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready? Blow or Low had his first big league hit against Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
No.
Oh. Your first knock's a Baldy?
Off the end of the bat.
That's a nice one, though.
Yeah.
What were you thinking right there?
Oh, this is your first knock? That doesn't count.
Have you ever hit 1,000 for a year?
There you go.
Well, he's going to control that slider tonight, regardless of the number of innings that he might pitch.
One thing that he and any pitcher who comes into the game tonight for the Dodgers will not have to contend with his old friend Corey Seager. He was initially in the starting lineup for today's finale, but then he has been scratched since. So Corey Seager not playing today for Texas. Last night had ultimately the game-winning swing.
Yeah, he's going to take his 3-run home run and go home, evidently. He had missed 4 games because of the left hamstring, and, we don't know how long he's going to be out. Dodgers have to also contend with off-speed pitches from Michael Lorenzen, and you start to look at the Dodgers very quickly have 5 left-handed batters in the lineup. Why do I mention that? Well, lefties are hitting a very meager 103 against Lorenzen, who's making his 11th start tonight.
Michael Lorenzen, an Orange County native, grew up an Angels fan, and he has pitched well for Texas so far this year. But the Dodgers are going to try and take it to him tonight so they can take this 3-game series. TC, back to you.
All right, appreciate it there, guys. Yeah, Michael Lorenzen, Cal State Fullerton grad. He's pitched in Southern California his entire life. Now he gets to pitch at Dodger Stadium and get the start for the first time in his career against the Dodgers. Dodgers and Rangers, rubber game of this 3-game set. When this one is over, David Vassay will have all the post-game coverage, including Dodger Talk on AM 570 LA Sports. That's after the game. First things first, so first pitch when we come back. I'm Tim Cates. This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck, right here on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
Streaming LA Dodgers baseball.
Now the 3-2. Curveball swung on and missed strike 3. Line drive 1-0. What a stab by Freddie Freeman at first. Deep to right center. Back it goes. It is off the top of the wall. Here comes Taylor around third, and the Dodgers win it. Line drive right field. The Dodgers walk it off. The Dodgers win it.
The birthright of a legend. Back down, kiss the ring, show reverence.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Budweiser.
This Bud's for you.
First 5 California.
Helping kids reach their full potential.
Security benefit.
To and through retirement.
And LA Care.
For all of LA.
I can't lose, I'm a believer. I'ma change the world and give them hell till they believe us.
There is not stopping. There is no rebuilding. Every year, it's a relentless pursuit of a title.
First pitch is moments away on the home of the Blue.
We're gonna change the world. Yeah. We're gonna change the world.
The LA Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los.
Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This kid is electric. First career double, first career base hit.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night, and it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember. There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field. Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right?
That's
on
right.
getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready? Low or Lau had his first big league hit against Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
No.
Oh. Your first knock's Eovaldi?
Off the end of the bats.
That's a nice one, though.
Yeah.
That's a
What were you thinking right there?
Oh, this is your first knock? That doesn't count.
Have you ever hit 1,000 for a year?
There you go.
For Chef Marito Seasoning, the official seasoning of the Dodgers. For the past several years, you've heard me talk about carne asada, fish, chicken, and steak seasonings. But have you tried the over 20 varieties of the other seasonings? If not, you're missing out on the chance to bring out the chef in you. From breakfast to lunch and dinner, Chef Marito Seasonings is great with any meal. It's not a true Mexican meal without Chef Marito. Available at your local grocery store.
It is good!
Every night, Dodger Stadium is packed.
And the show rolls on at Dodger Stadium.
Dodger fans, I am the giver of tickets.
Dodger Tickets and Dan Patrick.
Be here every weekday morning.
I listen every single morning already.
Each weekday, one winner is headed to see the blue. It's the Dan Patrick Daily Dodger Giveaway.
It's the hottest ticket in Los Angeles right now.
And it's heard exclusively on AM 570 LA Sports.
The home of your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hey, Andre Ether again. It's time to celebrate our graduates and their big accomplishments. Whether it's high school, college, or even elementary school, you want that graduate in your life to feel special. Superior has it all, from a wide variety of flowers to balloons to everything you need for graduation parties. Get ready-made party foods like chicken wings or potato wedges. Order your graduation cake from Superior's Fresh Bakery. You always hit a home run at Superior Grocers. Download the Superior Grocer app for weekly ads and the latest in savings. Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
Medi-Cal renewals are happening now. All members' eligibility is reviewed once annually, and every...
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
To 2. And last night, the Rangers holding on to a 3-2 victory as the Dodgers had a runner thrown out at home plate to end the ball game in order to try and tie the game itself. Well, tonight, the stage is with Michael Grove. He'll get the start tonight. How long he will go, Dave Roberts will let us know. Figures a busy night for the bullpen. And Michael Lorenzen on the mound, veteran right-hander going for the Texas Rangers. Here's Dave Roberts starting lineup. Mookie Betts will lead it off. He's at shortstop. Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. Freddie Freeman is at first. Teoscar Hernandez in left. Andy Pages is in center. Jason Hayward starts in right field. At second base is Gavin Lux. Kevin Biggio, his second game wearing a Dodger uniform, is at third. And behind the plate, doing the catching and batting ninth, is Austin Barnes. Four and 3/4. And he will get the start tonight, as we mentioned, for the first place Dodgers. 6.5 in front of the second place San Diego Padres in the National League Western Division. The umpiring assignments for tonight's contest: Hunter Wendelstedt is working the plate. He'll call the balls and strikes. John Tumpane is at first. Nick Marley umpiring at second. And the crew chief, Marvin Hudson, is over at third base. So the Dodgers, they're back in harness again tomorrow night, as the Kansas City Royals will come into town. We'll join you same time tomorrow, 6 o'clock, for the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 7:10. Well, the game to win tonight. Dodgers trying to make it 2 out of 3 over the Rangers. Having to play. Here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we thank you for welcoming us to your Thursday evening as we welcome you to this series finale for the Dodgers against the Rangers. Michael Grove fires his first pitch to Marcus Semien, hitting the inside corner for strike one. The Grove appearance number 27. Start number 2 as he's the opener in this bullpen game. Fires home, pulls a slider down and away, leveling the count 1-1. Grove's first start was April 28th in Toronto. 2 innings, 3 runs on 4 hits, including a home run, hit a batter, struck out 3. And a little delay right now as a pitch
There were no half measures.
They won't stand pat.
They want a title.
I would never break, no, not ever. Anybody on this earth who gon' do it better?
Who is beating this squad?
Come on, dude. That team, they were already loaded.
And they added Shohei.
The NL West should be terrified. That's scary.
LA Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by
Itoad,
Japan's #1 green tea.
UCLA Health,
Keeping you on top of your game.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change,
Your 15-minute drive-through oil change.
Children's Hospital LA,
From cold to cancer, we got this.
Shakey's Pizza,
Get more meal for deal at Shakey's today.
and your SoCal Toyota dealers.
We make it easy.
And now your host for Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck, Tim Cates.
Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. Hope you're well. The Los Angeles Dodgers, 42-27 on this season. After splitting the first two games of this three-game set with the Texas Rangers, the Dodgers look to take the rubber game tonight with Michael Grove set to take the mound as the opener. First pitch from Dodger Stadium is coming up at 7:10. Between then and now, we got a lot to get to you here on Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. You'll hear from the Dodger manager, Dave Roberts. We'll dive deeper into this pitching matchup. David Vassegh goes one-on-one with Ron Reni. Shortly, we'll check in with Kirsten Watson. We'll get your Ohtani rewind. And in just a couple of minutes, we'll check in with Rick Monday and Steven Nelson out at the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. Well, last night, the Dodgers took the early lead. Then a friendly face took it right back for the Texas Rangers. Bottom of the first inning, second back. Facing Jon Gray, a 3-2 slider. Shohei Ohtani said, so long.
Another full count for Jon Gray. Ohtani drills the ball, right field. Tosses the bat and watches it fly. Back-to-back games with a home run for Shohei Ohtani. That's number 17 for number 17, and the Dodgers have the early lead.
432 feet for Shohei Ohtani, his 17th of the season. That's a top-tier play of the game. Sponsored by Arco, quality top-tier gas for less. Dodgers with the early 1-0 lead against Jon Gray. Meanwhile, Walker Buehler, he'd go 4 scoreless innings. In the 5th, things would unravel a bit for the young right-hander as Walker Buehler got a ground out to start off the top of the 5th, then a single to center. An error on Biggio had runners on base for former Dodger Corey Seager.
So Buehler will try again. He comes home. In the air, right field, and crushed. Corey Seager announces his return to Dodger Stadium, sending a ball halfway up the pavilion. That's his 14th home run of the year. It flips the scoreboard, and now Texas is ahead 3-1.
Corey Seager, a 3-2 fastball down the middle of the plate. After fouling off back-to-back cutters and sliders, he takes Walker Buehler deep, a 3-run home run, his 14th.
20 minutes.
The 2-2 is fouled back into the net. Rangers infield shifted over on the left-handed Biggio.
One of the things that Roberts does is stays in contact with his players and lets them know exactly what they're going to be called upon to do, what role. And then just checking in and wants them to basically express what they're thinking.
Ball 3 up and away from Lorenzen. Biggio has the count full.
Because every player has a different routine, and they have found out, okay, well, what's your routine? How do you like to get ready for a game? Take ground balls? How about the batting cage?
3-2, Biggio pokes it foul, left field line. Rides the net into, of all persons' hands. Somebody's got a souvenir. Biggio landed in L.A. at 10 a.m. yesterday. Hopped on a bird from Toronto following the trade. It was an early morning, long flight, but he came here ready to go. Now 3-2, same result. Foul ball left side. Said, I'm ready to win, whatever the team needs. Now, he's played all over the diamond, truthfully. First, second, third, left, right. The Dodgers say maybe even center field if need be. Biggio could play there. Another 3-2. Biggio takes ball 4, and that's sort of his calling card right there, Mo. You know, struggled to find consistency as a hitter, but his plate discipline, his strike zone awareness has always been well regarded.
It has been, and there's also been some times, and I know the Blue Jays are saying, look, we'd like you to be a little bit more active in swinging the bat.
Yeah.
He has a good knowledge of that strike zone, sometimes a little bit too fine.
A leadoff walk in the bottom of the third. The Dodgers trailing by 3. Austin Barnes, the last of the order. He's in front 1-0. So these two guys trying to set the table for the top of the order. The Dodger offense has to get going again. They scored 15 runs in 8 innings on Tuesday. The last 11 innings, just 2. Barnes hits it hard to short. The flip to second for 1. There's the turn. A 6-4-3 double play. And just like that, the table has been cleared. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Lineup turns over against Michael Lorenzen. Mookie Betts, who popped out to third his first time up. He's got a 6-game hitting streak and a 9-game on-base streak on the line here tonight. He watches ball 1. For Lorenzen, his last 5 starts coming into tonight, a 1.50 ERA, 30 innings, 22 strikeouts, but also 14 walks. The Dodgers have not been able to do much. Mookie Betts lines a base hit the opposite way into right field for a 2-out single. Nobody on in front of him. He's the lone base runner.
Hey, friends, you can suit up this season at MLBshop.com. That's right. You can check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, T-shirts, collectibles, and a whole lot more. So gear up with your Dodgers at MLBshop.com.
Betts on first, extending his hitting and on-base streaks. Shohei Ohtani up with 2 gone. Ohtani swings and misses strike 1 on a pitch 6 inches off the plate inside. That's where pitchers have been attacking Shohei consistently throughout this year. This misses away, ball 1.
Yeah, we commented early in the season is that we were surprised that teams kept trying to pitch him away, which if you look and analyze the last 2 years, they've had much more success coming in on the hands, inside corner.
Lorenzen's 1-1. Ohtani swings through, strike 2. Yeah, the numbers coming into this series. On pitches outside, Shohei batting .320, slugging .546. In the middle, yeah, you don't want to go there. .403 average, .847 slug. But inside, hitting just .225, slugging percentage at .371.
And that .225 is higher than it was last year inside.
He's behind Lorenzen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch just missed. Just missed. Inside, squaring the count 2-2. Breeze picking up a little bit here at Dodger Stadium. A cool one at that. Fly's not doing much, though, in center field. Betts the runner on first. 2 down in the third. The pitch from Lorenzen is spoiled by Ohtani. Just got a piece of a foul ball. Lorenzen has one he likes. Another 2-2. Ohtani shoots it the other way. Coming in is Langford. Hangs up for him for the last out of the 3rd inning. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on for the Dodgers. They still trail the Rangers 3-0 after 3.
The exclusive anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run, a 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet. plate. This ball driven high and deep right center field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. 1-0 Rockies. Ryan McMahon goes deep for the 22nd time. That looked like easy power.
Oh, man.
There ain't no doubt about that one.
There was no doubt. It was just whether it get into the second deck. It's almost 110 miles an hour. 473 feet.
There it is. 2000. A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh? Man, it's...
Enhance your listening experience. Download the iHeartRadio app and listen in HD, powered by LA Care Health Plan. Serving all Angelinos. LACare.org. Ryan Yarbrough back out there. Missing to Ezekiel Duran, the first hitter in the fourth inning. 3-run lead for the Rangers. Series on the line tonight here at Dodger Stadium. The 6-game homestand continues. 1-0 is cut on and missed. Kansas City Royals coming to town starting tomorrow. As we see the left-hander Yarbrough settle in for this 1-1. Foul ball makes it 1-2. We saw another left-hander, future Hall of Fame left-hander, someone who will have a statue here at Dodger Stadium one day. Clayton Kershaw threw a 3-inning sim game here before the game today, as he's working his way back from surgery. Up to 88, 89 miles per hour in that one.
Dave Roberts was asked about Kershaw in that sim game, and his quote was that Kershaw was further along than expected at this point in the recovery.
Exciting news in that clubhouse and throughout the organization. Yarbrough's 1-2 and hangs back and fouls it back to stay alive. Bobby Miller also pitched today, a rehab start. It did not go great in terms of the final line, but as we've discussed before, Mo, those rehab starts, you're really not looking at the final line. You're looking at how they feel coming out of it the next day. Check swing foul ball. Duran keeps the count 1-2. How the stuff is coming out, things that they might be working on with Bobby. The fact is, the Dodgers are starting in this stretch of 13 games in a row. We figure to see Bobby Miller at some point during this stretch. Yarbrough will try again. Popped up. Shallow right field. Lux going back. Hayward coming in. Jay Hay will take it. One gone.
Yeah, it's more than just metrics when you're coming back and you're doing a sim game or a rehab game in actual game conditions. But exactly, is it, well, what's the rhythm and mechanics? How are you feeling during the game? What's your fatigue level? And then what do you feel like the next morning?
Leody Taveras is center fielder in the 9th spot. Takes ball 1. So for Bobby Miller, through 93 pitches, gave up 5 runs, 6 hits, walked 3, hit a batter, and a wild pitch, 4 strikeouts. Ground ball to Mookie at short, going to his left. He scoops it up, gathers and throws to Freddie Freeman for the second out. That wasn't the only, well, those two weren't the only things making pitching news for the Dodgers today. Just as this game was getting underway, the Dodgers made a trade, bringing back old friend Shohei Hernandez, a left-handed pitcher from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hernandez was taken by the Buccos in the Rule 5 draft in December of 2022. He's been reacquired by the Dodgers. Ball 1 up and in on Marcus Semien. Bases empty, 2 out in the top of the 4th. Ryan Brazier was sent to the 60-day injured list to make room on the 40-man roster for Hernandez. The 1-0 from Yarbrough. And just clips the outside corner, strike 1. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Big swing, big miss. 85 by the swinging bat of Semien. Oh, your point was well made earlier. Yarbrough, not a hard thrower, but given his off-speed stuff, his fastball plays up.
Yeah, exactly.
On 1-2. Semien holds up, smartly so, ball 2 downstairs.
And the reason it plays that way is because hitters are saying, okay, off-speed stuff, I've got to stay back. And then all of a sudden you get that fastball. You stay back maybe a little bit too much, and it sneaks up on you.
Here's the 2-2. Just misses, low and away. Another full count. Dodgers trailing the Rangers 3-0. 2 out in the top of the 4th inning. 3-2 to the leadoff man, Semien. Pulled foul. Marcus Semien, Mo, a bit of a throwback guy. Just like Freddie Freeman, one of those players who posts every day, puts a lot of pride and effort and work into doing that. Always at or near that 162 mark in terms of games played. On 3-2 from Yarbrough. Ball 4 upstairs, a 2-out walk.
Well, those are painful walks. The number of walks to begin with, now that's 4 over the last inning and 2/3. But the fact that he had Semien 1 ball and 2 strikes and then loses him to a free pass.
So Semien on first after the walk. Josh Smith, 1 for 1 with a single and a sacrifice bunt. There are 2 out in the inning, so Smith has to swing. He does and misses. Strike 1. Yarbrough out of the stretch. Semien. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Taken for a strike. Smith, the left-handed batter, does have reverse splits. He has hit lefties about 50 points better than right-handed pitching this year. Yarbrough's ahead of him 0-2. And he get that final strike. No, not here. Way outside.
And Smith is one of those guys also that swings a lot at the first pitch. In fact, there's only 2 players in the entire American League that have done it more often than him. The other guy's in the dugout, Corey Seager.
Yarbrough's 1-2. Semien running. Smith swinging and missing. A strikeout for Yarbrough. That's his 3rd of his evening in 3 innings of work. Keeps the deficit at 3 for the Dodgers in the middle of the 4th. Bottom of the fourth inning for the Dodgers, trying to get on the board and into this series finale. They're down 3-0. Freddie Freeman leading off against Michael Lorenzen. Here's the first pitch of the inning. It's ball one. Teoscar Hernandez is on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by On Deck, for small business lending that's fast and easy. Go to OnDeck.com. 2 balls, no strikes on Freeman. Freddie singled in the first inning with 2 gone. He's now reached in 7 of his 9 plate appearances this series, so he stays red hot here in the month of June. The 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed, strike one. Lorenzen from Orange County, went to Fullerton Union High School and starred at Cal State Fullerton. It's 2-1 pitch. Freddie takes ball 3 upstairs.
Dodgers need to start somewhere. 4th inning is the perfect time. Kick it into gear. The offense has been rather silent to this point.
The 3-1. Freddie swings, hits it hard, and Semien has it on one hop with the backhand right at the edge of the dirt. He throws the first to retire Freddie. That had single written all over it, but a late stab by Semien leads out number 1.
You know what I like about that play? Is the fact that Semien didn't turn around to watch it on the Diamond Vision board. He just took it, he made that play like he's done it before, and he has.
He has. Bases stay empty. 1 down, Teoscar Hernandez. Strike 1 to him. Lorenzen struck out Hernandez swinging in the first inning, stranding Freddie. Hernandez batting average now at .261 on the year. Pulls back on ball 1 up and in.
For Freeman, that's one of those swings where you put the ball into play, you do your job, and he just knocked the cover off of it, and the guy makes a terrific play. You get back to the dugout, hang with him.
Teo takes ball 2 down and away.
And if all you're getting is hang with hims, you get real hungry.
You hangry. Lorenzen's 2-1. Teo bounces it foul. The camera well next to the Dodger dugout. Dino Ebel will have to retrieve it. Square 2-2 count.
Well, I got to tell you, as a hitter, going back to the dugout to hang with him is a heck of a lot better than the silent treatment. And it's not that they don't want to talk to you, is it they know you're struggling. If you're in a slump, they just leave you alone.
The Dodgers have not been able to get anything going against Michael Lorenzen so far. 2-2, just miss. Teo spit on it, full count. 2 hits for the Dodger offense and a walk. But no runs, that's what really matters. They trail 3-0. The 3-2. Teo swings, shoots a fly ball the other way, pushing Garcia toward the warning track. Couple steps in front of it. He welcomes the second out into his glove.
Well, again, we join us late. We mentioned the Dodgers have 5 left-handed batters in that lineup. Say, well, you're going to load up lefties against the right-hander Lorenzen. Although Lorenzen's given up just a 103 average to lefties. Right-handers have hit .318 and hit all 7 home runs that Lorenzen has served up this year.
Nobody on, 2 gone. Andy Pages batting. He's 0 for 1. Takes the first pitch, a breaking ball, strike 1 at the knees. Lorenzen was an all-star last year in 2023. Had a strong first half for Detroit, was the Tigers representative in the Midsummer Classic. Then he was traded to Philly at the deadline on August 1st. Bounces ball 1 to Pages, a level 1-1 count. Then, 8 days later, August 9th, Lorenzen's making his home debut at Citizens Bank Park in Philly, throws a no-hitter against the Nationals. 124 pitches. 1-1 pitch to Pages, up and in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Pages takes a strike 2 called off the plate. Pages jumps around, does not like that call, and he's got a strong case, but it's one that won't be heard. Here's the 2-2. Now Pages, ground ball the other way into right field. A 2-out single for AP. And that's what we talked about last night, Mo. There hasn't been a ton of slug for Andy Pages the last 2 weeks or so, but he's hitting the ball darn near 400 and not trying to do too much.
The other thing, too, is that don't get totally wrapped up with the exit velocity.
Yeah. The Rangers can talk to that, and Josh Smith can speak to that tonight.
And with 2 strikes, shortening the swing. And the right side of the infield was wide open.
Jason Hayward takes a mighty rip at the first pitch from Lorenzen. He waves at strike 1. 2-out base runner for the Dodgers, trailing by 3 in the 4th inning. Jay Hayes 0 for 1. He popped out to third his first plate appearance. Lorenzen deals. And it's blocked by Heim. That was a pitch that spiked in front of home plate. Beautiful sunset here at Dodger Stadium. What else is new? Dodgers trying to come back in this game so they can take this 3-game series from the defending World Series champions. On 1-1. Hayward pulls the hands out of the way. Oh, ball 2. Dodgers opened up a can on the Rangers on Tuesday night. Season high 15 runs. 14 hits, 5 homers, including 4 in 1 inning. Jason Hayward had the last of those 4. Lorenzen with a pickoff attempt. Pages back, no problem.
That was the family-size can, too.
On sale. But unfortunately, since then, it has been tough sledding for the Dodger lineup. And they break through. Lorenzen deals. Hayward takes ball 3. Oh, it looked a little high, but Hunter Wendell set the home plate umpire. Gifted strike 2 to Lorenzen. So Pages on first, 2 out. The 2-2 pitch. Hayward swings and misses. He just got a piece. He fouled it away. So that will continue the inning. Just tapped it. Keeping the count 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hayward shatters his bat. The barrel goes flying by Lorenzen. Semien picks the ball up at second base and throws Hayward out. That one went right back to the pitcher's mound. Lorenzen got out of the way, and he gets out of the 4th inning. After 4 full at Dodger Stadium, the Rangers remain.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Sandman wow. Find out more at Yamava.com.
Fifth inning will start with a pitching change for the Dodgers. Ryan Yarbrough is out. Yohan Ramirez is in. This pitching change is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a bullpen game for the Dodgers in Game 3 against Texas. Michael Grove opened in his one inning, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. His ERA now at 5.09. And in 3 innings of work, Ryan Yarbrough limited Texas to 1 earned run on 2 hits, but 4 walks made things a little bit more stressful and definitely busier for Yarbrough. He did punch out 3. Ramirez will face 3, 4, and 5 for Texas. Adolis Garcia breaks his bat on a fly ball shallow center field, and it will drop down in front of Andy Pages in right center. And so Garcia has reached all 3 times tonight. Someone who was struggling mightily, not just in this series, but really this whole month, has found a way to get things going here tonight. Now Nathaniel Lowe started the scoring with an RBI ground out in the first inning. Strike 1 from Ramirez, and Lowe walked in the third. Austin Barnes wants to chat with Yohan Ramirez. No Corey Seager tonight for Texas. He was in the original starting lineup, but had some tightness in his pregame work. So Bruce Bochy, with his Rangers about to head up to Seattle for a big 3-game divisional series in the American League West, wanted to be cautious with Corey.
The other part, too, is that with a getaway right after the game, they don't have a whole lot of time in order to treat or ice down sufficiently. And then that trip also. So playing it very cautiously with Seager's hammy.
Strike 2 delivered by Ramirez on low. So it's a good conversation between Austin Barnes and Yohan Ramirez. That consultation on the mound is brought to you by Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. Get a free consultation by calling 1-800-5-MILLION, because everyone deserves justice. The 0-2, poke left field. Pages running over. Teo will take it, though. 1 out.
Hey, friends, come out and join us anytime, but we're going to pay special tribute to the rich history of black players who donned the Dodger blue. So you have a chance to purchase the Black Heritage Night ticket package for Saturday night's game against the Kansas City Royals, and you'll receive an exclusive jersey. Plus, you can also stay after the game and enjoy the concert by D-Nice. So to join us for tickets, Dodgers.com/ticket packs.
Wyatt Langford, the batter, with 1 on and 1 out. Grounds the first pitch to short. Mookie Betts steps on the bag himself, jumps and throws in time. There was a slight hesitation. Was he going to shovel it over to Gavin Lux? Mookie did it himself. The 6-3 double play ends the 5th inning for Yohan Ramirez.
Volvió el cariñito para 1 millón de madres. Entra a bonomadre.gov.do, verifícate y al salir beneficiada recibirás el bono a través de depósito a tu cuenta de ahorros de Banreservas o a través de remesas Banreservas con un código por WhatsApp, con el que podrás retirarlo en la oficina comercial de Banreservas más cercana con tu cédula. Si necesitas asistencia o más información, puedes contactarnos al *GOV. ¡Que vivan las madres!
Gobierno de la República Dominicana.
This game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
7, 8, 9 on the slate for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th inning. Trailing Texas 3-0. Gavin Lux waiting on the first pitch from Lorenzen. Here it is, and it's grounded right back to him. Michael Lorenzen fielding his position. The underhand toss to Nathaniel Lowe. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 5th inning. It was a bat coming at him to end the 4th. A broken bat from Jason Hayward. Here to start the 5th. A ground ball for Lux. It was the 67th pitch of the game for Lorenzen. Base is empty, 1 gone. Kevin Biggio takes strike 1.
The Dodgers with 3 hits. But besides those 3 hits, there's only been 3 other baseballs that they've hit to the outfield tonight.
Yeah. Kevin Biggio takes ball 1, an even count. This is Michael Lorenzen's 10th season, his 4th team his last 3 years. He signed on the eve of opening day with Texas, did not debut until the 15th of April. Big swing, big miss for Biggio, falling behind 1-2. The last couple of years has finally gotten consistent run as a starting pitcher. That's how he began his career, his first year in Cincinnati in 2015. But then he was a reliever for the next 6. Soft ground ball left side. Who has it? Third baseman Duran, who was shifted over, throws Biggio out.
Another ground ball out.
Lorenzen was a two-way star at Cal State Fullerton. A center fielder and closer. So when he was in Cincinnati, there were some moments, some runs where you got to see him do a little bit of both, pitching and hitting. But he has honed in on his work on the mound in recent years. Base is empty, 2 gone, ball 1 to Austin Barnes. In the air, center field, hit pretty well, but Taveras is in front of the warning track. It's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 5th inning. Again, Michael Lorenzen keeps the Dodger bats silent. 3-0 Rangers at the end of 5.
This is AM 570 LA Sports.
Going home or commercial services company can keep you on the edge of your seat. Service Titan, the all-in-one software born in the trades and built for the trades, gives contractors nationwide the confidence and real-time information they need to make smart decisions and pick the best path forward. Service Titan helps contractors win by simplifying every job and changing the game for your entire business. Find out how by scheduling a demo today at ServiceTitan.com. That's ServiceTitan.com.
Hey Dodger fans, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your destination to see the biggest names in country. Buy tickets now at YamavaTheater.com to see 3 Grammy Award-winning country legends take the stage. Experience the magic of Keith Urban's electrifying performance on July 13th, the raw, emotionally charged vocals of Miranda Lambert on July 21st, and the best-selling country duo Brooks and Dunn on November 9th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, Southern California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 to enter.
The season is here. This is Jorge Jarrin for Chef Marito Seasoning, the official seasoning of the Dodgers. For the past several years, you've heard me talk about carne asada, fish, chicken, and steak seasonings. But have you tried the over 20 varieties of the other seasonings? If not, you're missing out on the chance to bring out the chef in you. From breakfast to lunch and dinner, Chef Marito Seasonings is great with any meal. It's not a true Mexican meal without Chef Marito. Available at your local grocery store.
Just
fifth inning was presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. San Manuel is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Find out more at Yamava.com.
Johan Ramirez will get a second inning of work. Top of the sixth inning. Feature 6, 7, and 8 in the Ranger lineup. Dodgers trailing by 3. Danger of dropping this series to the defending champs. Jonah Heim back on the left side. The switch hitter takes strike 1. Dodgers also in danger mode of continuing what's been a pretty mediocre stretch going back to the 10th of May. At this juncture, they're 16-14. Loss tonight would bring them ever closer to the 500 mark in that span. Check swing and a foul ball, second strike on Heim.
Well, it started out so hot, and since that time has been rather inconsistent as far as the bats.
Yeah.
You know, we saw that one streak that began at the bottom part of the order. Really, before the last road trip, bottom part of the order started to blossom a little bit.
Ramirez with his 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Johan Ramirez, 4th of the game for the Dodger bullpen in this bullpen game.
Well, looking ahead, the Freeway Series against the Angels takes place Friday, June 21st. There will be a drone show after the game presented by Starlux Airlines, and Game 2 follows on Saturday the 22nd. So come out and join us. Be a fun time. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Travis Jankowski digs in 0 for 2, fouls away strike 1 over the net.
It's going to be one of those strange series. The Dodgers they leave Sunday after the game against the Royals. They go to Denver for 4, come back for 2 against the Angels, and believe it or not, have a Sunday off.
I still don't know what the schedules are doing. The 0-1 to Jankowski just misses the outside corner, 1-1. So then they go back east.
Yeah,
they go to Chicago. And then
very similar. Came back from New York to play 3 to turn around and go back to, East Coast again.
They go from Chicago to San Francisco. It's been bizarre for a team that started the season in Seoul, South Korea. A 1-1 from Johan Ramirez. Jankowski fouls it over the net, strike 2.
And if we brought this up to the other teams, you know what they say? Too bad.
Yeah. Well, that sounds fun.
Every team will have a stretch where you go, what were they thinking?
Yeah, correct. No doubt.
Only the Dodgers can say it 2 trips in a row. What were they thinking?
Base is empty. 1 out the top of the 6. Ramirez pulls ball 2 downstairs to Jankowski. You know, well, we just talked about this, near 500 stretch the last 30 games. Forget the last 30, just the last dozen. The inconsistency of the offense has been frustrating for the Dodgers. First is 2-2 pitch. And it's down and away. Gets all the way to the backstop by Barnes. Ball 3 filling the count. In the last 12 games, they're averaging 5.83 runs per game. That sounds good. But they scored 10-plus runs in 4 of those 12 games. 2 or fewer runs in 4 of those 12 games. So it's been feast or famine.
Yes.
Another 3-2 pitch we've seen tonight, and another walk for the Texas Rangers.
Well, if you look overall, if you look March, April, the Dodgers were 6 games over 500. They went 19-13. In May, 17-10, so 7 games over 500. In June, the record should be better to this particular point.
First pitch to Duran, grounded to short. Mookie Betts deluxe for 1. The turn, not in time. Freddie stretched at first base to try and complete the double play. Dave Roberts holding his hand up, waiting for the signal for bench coach Danny Lehman. They want the headsets. They want them. So the Dodgers will challenge this play. A potential inning-ending double play in the top of the 6th inning. A ground ball to Mookie Betts. The underhand toss to Gavin Lux at second. Duran has some speed down there.
Los Angeles to challenge in the safe call at first base.
Giants.
Bo Rhymes and Petey Montero saw enough on their first looks to say challenge. What say you, Mo?
Well, what I say is the inning's over.
Call on the field was safe.
The question is, when does the ball go into the back of the glove? And it's, well, you couldn't even put the stopwatch, start it and stop it quickly enough. I think that more than just a bang-bang play.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Los Angeles will keep a challenge.
The Dodgers 1 for 1 in challenges. Rick Monday 1 for 1 in predicting the result of said challenge.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Visit SoCalChevy.com for more information. First pitch of the bottom of the sixth is a strike from Michael Lorenzen to Mookie Betts. The Dodgers have the top of the order here, down 3-0. They've only been able to muster 3 hits off the Rangers righty. Now Mookie Betts charges up center field. Tavares backpedaling toward the warning track, now high-stepping on that back pedal. About 3 steps in front. He catches the first out.
Trying to put the ball into play, just 1 strikeout. But it's a heavy load. It's like they're trying to run uphill.
Shohei Ohtani is 0 for 2 tonight. Lined out to left his last time up. He's in front of Lorenzen. 1 ball, no strikes. Lorenzen comes home. Ohtani swings and bounces one to second base. No problem for Semien, taking his time to retire Shohei. Ohtani and Lorenzen were teammates for 1 year in 2022 with the Halos. And so far, Lorenzen has bested Shohei all 3 times. Base is empty, 2 down. Freddie Freeman batting and taking a first pitch strike. There was definitely a buzz in Dodger Stadium coming into tonight. Yoshinobu Yamamoto bobblehead night. Chance of Freddie rained down as ball 1 misses down and in, leveling the count 1-1. Tons of traffic, tough to get into the stadium. Everybody want to get the bobblehead. But the Rangers took a lot of that life out of the building with 2 runs in the first. Freddie Freeman sprays strike 2 into the net above the Dodgers on deck circle. Rangers added one more in the third, and they still lead 3-0 here with 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. Freeman bounces it over the mound. Charging in is Smith. He gloves, transfers, and throws in time to get Freeman. So Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman retired in order. The rally will have to wait. We go to the 7th after this on the Dodgers Audio Network. Brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Blake Treinen will take the mound in the top of the 7th inning. The Dodgers trailing Texas 3-0 in this series finale. They'll face 9-1-2, beginning with Leody Taveras. First pitch from Treinen sinks away into the right-handed batter's box. Ball 1 on Taveras. Blake Treinen has been perfect since becoming healthy and rejoining the club. High in the air, shallow right field. He's got a parachute on it. Jason Hayward camped out. Reaches up to stab out number 1. Top of the 7th is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Well, Mo, a bullpen game for the Dodgers, so Dodgers fans probably, some of them entered today feeling, okay, this is going to put us behind the 8 ball, but the arms have not been the issue. Strike 1 to Marcus Semien. It's been the bats. No runs, just 3 hits against Michael Lorenzen.
Yeah, and spreading out the workload. Ramirez went 2, Yarbrough went 3. Now Treinen will probably just go to 1.
2 pitches, 2 strikes from Treinen. He's in front. Nothing in 2 on the second baseman. Treinen delivers. And called strike 3. Semien down on 3 pitches. Just looked at a wicked breaking ball from Blake. 2 down. First pitch strike to Josh Smith. Shortstop is 1 for 2 tonight. Singleton scored in the first. Struck out in the fourth. On 0-1. In the air, shallow left field. Biggio hustling back. It will drop in front of him, and between he and Teoscar Hernandez, and Smith speeds into second base. Now, Kevin Biggio was positioned toward the front end of the dirt, right off the grass, in case Smith wanted to drop down a bunt. So it was a lot of ground for him to cover. But another bloop hit for the Texas Rangers.
You normally, when you pick up the box score and see the guy had a double, automatically you kind of think, oh, he must have really hit the ball well. Well, that ball looked like it had been hit with a rolled-up newspaper.
Like that, a two-out runner in scoring position for Adolis Garcia, who's 2 for 2 with a walk. Strike one from Trinan. So 2 of the 3 runs so far for Texas, RBI bloop singles from Wyatt Langford. Get another bloop hit. This one goes for 2 bases with 2 down in the 7th. The 0-1. Big swing, big miss. Garcia looks silly. Dodgers infield playing back on the right-handed slugger. The 0-2. Bounces off the plate. Good block by Austin Barnes. Went off of his glove. Smith stays on second base. Nobody up throwing in the Ranger bullpen. Michael Lorenzen at 81 pitches after his first 6 innings. Another pitch from Trinan. Strike 3 called. Basically the same pitch that got Semien looking. Same result against Adolis Garcia. So the 2-out double does not hurt Trinan or the Dodgers. The deficit still 3 as we stretch.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
By 3, he leads off against Michael Lorenzen and watches strike 1 get called on him off the plate. Teo is 0 for 2 in this game. Popped up right side of the infield, just beyond it, Marcus Semien, and the grass, a shallow right. 1 away. Andy Pajes is 1 for 2, singled his last time up in the 4th inning. Pushes his little hit streak to 5 games. He's reached in 13 of his last 14. Average now at 268. Fastball upstairs, ball one from Lorenzen.
This is a date, if you go back into Dodger history, nobody knew the significance of it. But this was the date.
5 rows up just inside the left field foul pole. That gets the Dodgers on the board. It's now 3-1.
Finally, we talked earlier about right-handed hitters have hit over 300 against Lorenzen. And they finally get rid of that goose egg up on the board. And with that trip around the diamond, stop by any one of the Daniels Jewelers locations and say home run for your free team bracelet, along with a $50 gift card towards any purchase of $99 or more. Daniels Jewelers, own the dream.
Strike one to Jason Hayward. Home run number 7 for AP. Pages now tied for second among all rookies in the majors in homers. That shrinks the Ranger lead to 2 with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball one downstairs, a level 1-1 count. Now some scurrying in that right field bullpen for Texas. Nobody throwing just yet.
You get Pages on the middle of the plate in, and especially with a breaking ball that was not that sharp. Boy, did he hit that one hard.
Jason Hayward flares it foul over the net.
So I was saying is that on this date in Dodger history, there were 4 guys that made an impact. Nobody knew it was going to be a record because it was on this date, 1973, that Garvey, Lopes, Russell, and Say played their first game together.
Strike 3 called on Hayward. A fastball at the knees, frozen.
So it went 8.5 years. A major league record for longevity with one team. That forced them playing together. And we saw another guy that was also in the opening day rosters, not all of those 8.5 years, but he was there for a couple of them at least. Steve Yeager, who was the catcher. You know, Mike Socia is in that group. Joe Ferguson, I think, caught the opening day on one of those years as well, but on this date, 1973. And 3 of those 4 players were changing positions. Garvey was going from third to first. Lopes and Russell were coming from the outfield.
1 ball, 1 strike on Gavin Lux.
And it turns out that Bill Russell played more games as a Dodger than any other Dodger that has ever worn the uniform.
That's a cool note. What a run that kicked off. Ball 2 inside, forcing Lux to shoot out of the way. The Dodgers have their first run of the game here in the bottom of the 7th. A solo home run from Andy Pages. Base is clear. 2 out and a 2-1 count on Gavin Lux. Lux looking for his first hit of the game. He swings through, strike 2. In the Dodger bullpen, Alex Vesia starting to get hot, preparing for the top of the 8th inning. Two out, 2-2 pitch. Down and in, ball 3. The Dodgers will have their top 3 at least one more time tonight. On 3-2, Lux swings in the air left field. Langford is there. Didn't have to move much, but the Dodgers see a run get put up on the board. The 1-out solo home run from Andy Pages. It's now 3-1 Texas after 7.
This is AM 570 LA.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Dodgers within 2 thanks to the solo home run from Andy Pages with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Here in the top of the 8th, the Rangers will start with Nathaniel Lowe, who swings at the first pitch and pops it back foul.
Well, Revessia has really been, I mean, you talk about a microscopic average against. The numbers 3, 4, and hitters, 3, 4, and 5 hitters in lineups. Collectively hitting just 122 against him, so he's handled the big guys very well.
His 0-1 pitch. Another one, fouled back. 2 pitches, 2 strikes.
It's even lower than 122 when he's faced the first batters when he's come in to pitch.
Last year, the thing for Alex was getting used to the pitch clock. This is someone who pitches with a lot of energy, a lot of emotions, fueled by a Red Bull. There's this 0-2 pitch to Lowe. Upstairs, taken for ball 1. And he really struggled with that. He didn't have enough time to feel like he harnessed it enough, and the numbers bore that out. He was up and down for a while. Finally found a routine and a rhythm that worked for him. Well, this year the adjustment was really with his arsenal and his usage. And he gets Lowe to strike out swinging to start the top of the 8th inning.
And nothing new. He handles the first guy he faces.
This 8th inning, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. It's been great times for Vesia ever since he started mixing in his slider. Tough start to the year, but he has settled in and become a reliable weapon in the Dodger pen. First pitch slider and strike 1 to Wyatt Langford. Here's the pitch. Langford watches ball 1 downstairs. The rookie is 2 for 2. 2 RBI singles, 2 stolen bases. He did ground into a 6-3 double play in the 5th. A highlight play for Mookie Betts. The 1-1 pitch. Just outside on a fastball. 2-1.
Will Smith kind of peeked over his left shoulder, which is a little message that Smith thought it was a better pitch than the home plate umpire, Hunter Wendelstedt.
2 balls and a strike. Vesia kicks and fires, squaring the count with a fastball at 95, right down the middle.
Hunter Wendelstedt, a second-generation Major League umpire. His dad, Harry, longtime National League umpire.
The 2-2 pitch, and it's spoiled by Langford to stay alive.
And for those who may be wondering, yes, National League umpire, because it's only recent years that they have combined all of the umpires into to one group.
Vesia will try again. Another 2-2 pitch. Bounce to the left side. Biggio watches it in the glove, makes a strong throw across, and the stretch from Freeman helps get Langford, who was booking it down the line.
Quick story about Harry Wendelstedt. Wendelstedt was working home plate the day that Don Drysdale had that consecutive scoreless inning streak going.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was against the Giants. It was here. Dick Dietz was the hitter. Dietz was hit by a pitch. Wendell said, "Oh, no. You made absolutely no effort to get out of the way." And Drysdale continued his scoreless streak.
The first pitch to Jonah Heim, up and away at ball 1. The first time, I think you and Oral were talking about this story. I was like, wait a second. What?
Yep. In a rule book, it says you must show at least an effort to get out of the way of a pitch.
2-0 on Heim. So he had a feel. The umpire he had a feel for the moment, the situation. The 2-0 pitch from Vesia. Fouled away. The Dodgers within 2 out in the top of the 8th inning. Andy Pages finally got the Dodgers a run with a home run in the 7th. In the air, shallow right field. Lux going back on the pop-up. Calls everybody off and secures the out. 3-1 Texas in the middle of the 8th inning here on the Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers. AM 570, LA.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Tonight's game is brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Bottom of the 8th, 8, 9, and 1. Due up for the Dodgers. Biggio, Barnes, and Betts. They will face a new pitcher for Texas, David Robertson, into the game, replacing the starter Michael Lorenzen, who was terrific tonight. 7 innings, 1 run on 4 hits, including the solo home run from Andy Pajes. Robertson's first pitch of the night is strike 1 to Kevin Biggio. Lorenzen did walk 1, struck out 2, 95 pitches, 58 strikes. Robertson deals. Biggio checks his swing. They want to appeal, and they say he did go. So it's 0-2. We did see a lot of strikes from Robertson last night. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, he struck out the side. One ball, 2 strikes on Kevin Biggio. Robertson steps and deals. Biggio sees it hit his back foot, and Robertson screams into his glove. Cannot believe it. The leadoff man is aboard for the Dodgers. That'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Yeah, breaking ball.
So Austin Barnes will bat. Swings at the first pitch and misses on a 94-mile-per-hour fastball right down the chute. Mookie Betts is on deck. Biggio on first, nobody out in the 8th inning, a 3-1 game. The pitch, a swing, popped up, back into the field level seats, 0-2.
Well, friends, Sunday is Father's Day. And if you're one of the first 40,000 fans in attendance for that game on Sunday against the Royals, you'll receive a Father's Day beach hat presented by Security Benefit. It'll be a great time. Come on out. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Can Barnes buckle down with 2 strikes? Robertson out of the stretch with Biggio behind him. He fires, and it's down in the dirt. Ball 1. Barnes is 0 for 2 his last time out He lined out to center field. A hard hit baseball. The 1-2 pitch. Barnes stays alive with a foul ball.
The Dodgers might as well have their 14th come from behind victory. They have the tying run at home plate, which they also had last night in the 9th inning.
One on, nobody out in the 8th. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. Barnes swings, ground ball right side and through. A single into right field. Biggio goes first to third. The first two have reached in the 8th.
Dave Roberts stayed with Austin Barnes and is swinging the bat much better. Look at the last couple of weeks. So there they are, the tying runs, and the Dodgers now with the top of the order coming on.
Can the big boys be big in a big spot? Tying runs on base for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out. Mookie Betts digs in. The first pitch from Robertson. Betts takes strike one. In the top of the order, gets some revenge on Robertson after he struck him out in order last night.
He got Betts on 3 pitches.
His second pitch. Mookie takes again, and again it's a strike. Biggio was hit by a pitch. Then Austin Barnes singled. First and third, no out. The 0-2 to Betts. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. He just tipped it, but it went into the glove of Jonah Heim. So a second straight night that Robertson punches the ticket of Betts on 3 pitches. Shohei Ohtani will take his turn. The first pitch. Strike 1. 95 on the inside corner. Robertson slamming his left foot on the mound, trying to clear the spikes and improve his footing. The Dodgers have the tying runs on base at the bottom of the 8th inning. The 0-1. Ohtani pulls it foul.
Trying to come inside with a cutter. It was the cutter that they got Betts out on the swing and miss for strike 3.
Dodgers have a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight. It's Kevin Biggio on third. David Robertson is in front of Ohtani, 0-2. Robertson fires. Ohtani swings and misses on a ball in front of home plate, strike 3. Betts and Ohtani back-to-back Ks.
That's a curveball. That ball hit just a few inches in front of home plate.
So it will be up to Freddie Freeman with 2 out. Betts and Ohtani seated next to each other now in the Dodger dugout can only look on disappointed. Freddie's 1 for 3 with a single. First and third. Trailing by 2. The pitch from Robertson. Freddie ropes it foul on the first base side. Robertson ready. The 0-1. Freddie swings again and pushes it in the air foul down the left field line. The Loge level. 0-2. So the 3 best hitters all fall behind Robertson. 0-2. We know what happened to Mookie and Shohei. Can Freddie avoid the same fate? Biggio and Barnes on the bases. The 0-2. Taken inside, ball one. That is one heck of a take by Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, and the defense, they're not holding Barnes low the first baseman playing behind him to try and get more lateral movement or defensive play.
A 1-2. Freeman smokes it foul again into the net just above the Ranger dugout.
Cut fastball again. Hit on the hands.
Dodger Stadium trying to will a rally. They trail 3-1, 2 on, 2 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Another 1-2. Freeman strikes out swinging. Deja vu for the Dodgers' big three against David Robertson for a second straight night. Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman strike out in order. The tying run stranded on base in the bottom of the 8th. Still 3-1 Texas.
When you
Today, get it picked up tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org. Cars with a K. 3 Ks for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th inning, with Biggio and Barnes on the bases representing the tying run. David Robertson, for a second straight night, punches the ticket of the 3 MVPs. Evan Phillips now on the mound for the Dodgers, getting strike one on a foul ball off the bat of Travis Jankowski.
What back-to-back nights by David Robertson.
Wow.
Faced 6 batters, Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, and struck out all 3 of them twice.
Ball one a little high for Phillips, an even 1-1 count. I mean, MVP of the series if Texas holds on. It might be David Robertson. So it's still a 3-1 game. And Phillips misses with a fastball just outside.
Well, you start to look at overall, the Rangers bullpen has been beaten up, but they came into this series having turned things around the previous 6 games.
Foul ball from Jankowski again. Now it's 2-2.
In fact, the bullpen coming into last night's game for the Rangers had been scoreless in 6 of their last 8 games.
The 2-2 pitch. Another fastball off the plate outside, 3-2. Looks like Kirby Yates is up in the Ranger bullpen preparing for the bottom of the 9th inning. The Dodgers will have Teoscar Hernandez, Andy Pajes, and Jason Hayward. It is a leadoff walk for Travis Jankowski. Michael Grove opened this bullpen game for the Dodgers. The Rangers scored 2 on him in the first inning. Brian Yarbrough followed for 3 innings. There was a ton of traffic, but he limited the damage to just 1 run. Johan Ramirez, Blake Trinan, and Alex Vesia pitched the next 4 innings of shutout baseball. 1 on, nobody out in the 9th inning. Strike 1 to Ezekiel Duran.
Well, Duran shaking his head. He didn't agree with that call. That's a strike.
I don't know what
a solid strike.
I don't know what strike zone he was imagining up there. EP straight up on the pitcher's mound, kicks and fires. His sweeper misses low. Jankowski a small lead next to Freddie Freeman off first. The 1-1 pitch. Duran shows bunt, pulls it back. A sweeper just missed. Barnes wants an appeal, does not get a call. So it's 2-1. Phillips steps off the mound and checks Jankowski back to the bag just by looking at him. Flags in center field, blown pretty strongly toward right. There goes Jankowski. Duran swinging and fouling. Strike number 2. The Dodgers bludgeoned the Rangers in the series opener. Tuned them up for 15 runs, but since then, the offense has really struggled. Oh, a late time call right as Evan Phillips threw a pitch. Now EP staring in. I mean, pitchers hate that. Absolutely hate it. So Duran was gifted the timeout by Hunter Wendelstedt. Now Phillips will have to refocus for another 2-2. Here it goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw from Barnes. He was obstructed with as Duran was walking toward the dugout, got in the way of Barnes' throw, so Jankowski is called out.
Absolutely. That swing, and Duran wound up going across the plate. In fact, he was right in the middle of the plate, and as Barnes released the ball, his right hand hit the helmet of the hitter.
Oof, and Barnes, he was shaking that out near the Dodger logo behind home plate. I don't think Jankowski was going to have that bag, no problem. Now Evan Phillips is talking with Hunter Wendelstedt in front of the pitcher's mound. I think EP probably just expressing or reiterating his displeasure with the timeout from Duran. But Phillips got the last laugh, a strikeout, and with the aid of the interference from Duran, Jankowski now off the bases. 2 gone in the top of the 9th inning. Leody Taveras tries to bunt for a hit and bunts it foul. Here's the 0-1. A sweeper that didn't curl back over the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Evan Biggio just off the grass on the left side of the infield, just in case Taveras wants to get cheeky again. 0-1. Taken for a ball. Again in the bottom of the 9th inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Dodgers, starting with Teoscar Hernandez, followed by Andy Pages. He's got 2 of the 5 hits tonight. In the air, center field. Andy Pages backs up, now comes in, waiting for the 3rd out. He has it. So last night's 9th inning rally fell 1 short. Can they complete it tonight? Teo AP and Shohei against Kirby Yates in the bottom of the ninth inning, a 3-1 game.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Limited Celtic Bank. Limited eligibility for same-day funding. On deck does not lend in North Dakota. All loans subject to lender approval.
Die-hard fans. Dodger diehards.
Die-hard Dodger fan.
The Blue is back. Full steam. This is the home of LA Dodgers baseball.
The Dodgers trailing the Rangers 3-1. 3 outs are all that are left. They will face Kirby Yates for a second straight night. They will have 4, 5, and 6 in their order. Teoscar Hernandez strolling to the plate. A change behind Yates in the field for Bruce Bochy. Travis Jankowski was the DH, now in left field, where Wyatt Langford was. Last night against Yates, 4, 5, and 6 led off. The Dodgers' 9th inning rally fell 1 run short. The first pitch brushes Teo back. His helmet came flying off. He's up, dusting himself off.
Well, that's the second time in this series he's had one right at the dome. That's a pretty good knockdown pitch right there.
1 ball, no strikes. Yates kicks and fires. And Hernandez has to shoot again away. This one not a fastball, breaking ball that Yates lost arm side. 2-0 on Teo. Right-hander 9 for 9 in save opportunities this year. On 2-0. Hernandez takes another pitch inside. This one wasn't as scary. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, same scenario as last night. Need a runner, bring the tying run to home plate.
The 3-0 pitch from Yates. Hernandez taking the whole way. It's right down the middle, strike 1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Hernandez watches ball 4 outside. Mission accomplished for Teoscar Hernandez.
Here we go. Hold on to your seats.
And based on what we've seen tonight, Mo, who else would you rather have up there other than Andy Pages?
Especially if he gets to pull the pitch in middle of the plate in.
He's 2 for 3. His last time up, a solo home run just inside the left field foul pole. Yates with a pickoff attempt. Teoscar Hernandez back safe.
Where does he think Hernandez is going? Down by 2 in the ninth.
He saw it last night, too.
I mean,
it might be maybe settling himself. I'm not sure. But
well, he just wasn't ready to throw the pitch. That's
his first pitch to Pages. He swings and fouls it back into the net. When Andy Pages first came up to the big leagues, coaches could not stop talking about how cold-blooded he was. They compared him to Will Smith, his slow heartbeat at the plate. He needs that right now. In the bottom of the ninth, representing the tying run. Ball one inside. An even count. Jason Hayward on deck. Hernandez on first. Nobody out in the bottom of the ninth. The 1-1. Ball two. Yates keeps wiping his hands. He does not have a good feel for the baseball tonight. The leadoff walk to Hernandez, and what we've seen so far against AP backed that up. Now the 2-1. That's low. Ball three.
Just don't get over anxious right now. Get a good pitch.
He takes a deep breath before putting his front foot back into the batter's box. Yates peers over his left shoulder. Now comes home. Pages swings, and it goes off his foot, foul. Eventually ended up with Duran at third base. So we have ourselves a full count. Down 3-1. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Andy Pages. In the air, tailing foul in the right field seats.
That was 93, and it tailed right back to the middle of the plate.
And he missed it. Didn't like the swing he put on that, but he's got another chance. Count remains 3-2. Yates kicks and fires. Pages swings and misses. Strike three, the first out of the ninth. Pages clutching his bat firmly in frustration. And now Jason Hayward, who last night nearly tied the game with a 2-run double to the right center field gap. Of course, Andy Pages did not see the stop sign from Dino Evil, was tagged out at the plate to end the ball game. Now Jason Hayward represents the tying run. Yates, the first pitch, off the plate outside, called strike one. And with a guy who has had trouble finding the strike zone so far tonight, that is some major help from the home plate umpire. Now the 0-1. Hayward waves at strike two. Gavin Lux has just retreated from the on-deck circle. Will Smith has grabbed the bat. He's now getting loose. Teoscar Hernandez has moved up to second base. So Hernandez on second, 1-on-1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Yates settles in for his 0-2 to Hayward. Hayward swings and misses, strike three. Back-to-back Ks for, no. It looks like the scoreboard had the situation read wrong. Now it's 0-2. So now the real 0-2 pitch. Down in the dirt, ball one. So the Rangers intentionally balk Hernandez over to second. That's how Teo moved up 90 feet. The 1-2 pitch. Hayward fouls it back at 95, right at the top of the zone. Dodgers down 3-1. 2 outs to work with. Tying run at the plate. Yates' pitch. Hayward with another foul ball. Just got a piece, bouncing it off the plate.
Well, that was the splitter. And a tough pitch, and Hayward got part of it. Stays alive, sees another one.
Yates deliberate into his windup. Now deals. Missing again in the dirt with the split finger. Not even close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Giddy up. Here comes the 2-2. Hayward swings, pulls the ball right field line. It is hooking foul into the net.
They're trying to sneak the fastball by him and go upstairs with it again. And they did not quite get it high enough or in on the hands.
Jose Leclerc now up in the Ranger bullpen. Kirby Yates about to throw his 20th pitch of this 9th inning. Jason Hayward battling. He is the tying run. Another 2-2. Foul ball into the Ranger dugout.
Same time, Daniel Hudson beginning to warm up. Should the Dodgers tie this and we go to extra innings?
Hayward also allowing Will Smith to see a lot of pitches. This is the 9th from Yates. He steps off and looks Hernandez back to second. Who got there via a balk. Yates is 9th to Hayward. Outside, ball 3. Fans at Dodger Stadium rising to their feet, trying to match the moment, and will a 9th inning rally, a successful one. The payoff. Hayward strikes out swinging.
Going back with the splitter.
A 10-pitch battle won by Kirby Yates. Bring the pinch-hitting Will Smith to the plate. Mike Maddox, a pitching coach for Texas, a slow stroll toward the mound. They talk with his right-handed closer, Teoscar Hernandez, chatting on second base with his former Toronto Blue Jays teammate Marcus Semien. Smith saw Yates last night at the bottom of the 9th inning. He singled off of him. He's 2 for 3 in his career against Kirby Yates. Mound visit complete. Maddox going back to the dugout. Hine and Wendelstedt now back behind home plate. Will Smith. A couple wiggles of the bat. Now takes his place in the box. The Dodgers down to their final out. Trailing 3-1. But the tying run at the plate. The first pitch is grounded foul. Dino Ebel has to dance out of the way. Yates ready for his 0-1. Smith swings. It's smoked foul left field line. So only one more strike. Smith takes a deep breath. Kirby Yates matches. Ball and glove at the letters on the chest. Teoscar Hernandez behind him. The 0-2 pitch upstairs and a ball. Smith has 2 career pinch hit home runs. None since 2021. It's behind Yates. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And Kirby Yates screaming as he's just closed out the Dodgers for a second straight night. The Our Rangers take the last two games of the series tonight, winning by a final of 3-1.
Well, this Dodger ball club, they just really never got anything going from an offensive standpoint. And they hit a lot of balls on the ground again earlier on. A little strange when you look at, well, in this series, 3 for 15 was all the Rangers were, but they took 2 out of 3. The Dodgers 5 for 17 with runners in scoring position. But if you give up a couple of runs in that very first inning, another run in the third, but the Dodgers did not.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Mornings in the 7 o'clock hour, join the Dan Patrick Show for the Daily Dodgers giveaway.
Listen for the sounder and you're headed to Elysian Park.
He's sending one lucky winner to Dodger Stadium on us.
Every single weekday.
Daily.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, Dodger fans. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is your destination to see the biggest names in country. Buy tickets now at YamavaTheater.com to see 3 Grammy Award-winning country legends take the stage. Experience the magic of Keith Urban's electrifying performance on July 13th, the raw, emotionally charged vocals of Miranda Lambert on July 21st, and the best-selling country duo Brooks and Dunn on November 9th. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, Southern California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 to enter.
It's the best time of year. Summer, baseball, and outdoor grilling. And when we're cooking on the grill, only the best hot dogs for us. Hoffy hot dog.
Hoffy uses only top quality ingredients with premium quality beef for a great hot dog. You can taste it. Hoffy is a SoCal treasure for nearly 100 years. So visit HoffyBrand.com to find your nearest location of Hoffy products.
Hoffy, local, original, great.
I can afford to follow my dreams.
I can afford to do whatever I put my mind to.
I can afford college. Start your future at a California community college. Financial aid is available to help with tuition, books, and sometimes even the rent.
I can afford to invest in myself and my future.
It's time to take the next big step. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at ICanGoToCollege.com.
Sometimes in life, like in baseball, you need a spark off the bench or a late-inning rally to help you win the day. Itoen's Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea, Japan's #1 green tea, and the tea that Shohei Ohtani loves and drinks. It's the perfect source of caffeine to get you through the day and get the boys in blue through a long season. Amazing and authentic. It's the game-winning hit every time you drink it. All natural ingredients, no sugars, no sweeteners, only 5 calories. Itoen Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea. Available at your local Daiso stores, Amazon, and itoen.com.
Gone a home run. Another 2-run shot. This one is gone. Into the bullpen. It is back and it's gone a home run. Gone a home run.
I love Dodger baseball.
We love you.
Our time is here, yeah, our time is now. It's the clash of the Titans, ain't no backing down.
You don't play the game on paper. The names are great. The results, though, those are what matter.
Just the moment we've been waiting for.
This has been LA Dodgers Baseball, brought to you by Arca,
Quality top-tier gas for less.
Spectrum, Chef Marito,
Seasoning partner of the Dodgers.
Jacoby and Myers,
Justice for you since 1972.
Yamava,
Resort and Casino at San Manuel.
and City of Hope.
A world-renowned research and treatment center for cancer, diabetes, and other life-threatening diseases.
It's time to settle the score.
Join us every game all season long.
Just the moment we've been waiting for.
Drive into summer with a new Toyota car, truck, or SUV. There are great deals on the new Toyota Tacoma with its aggressive new look, on a new Toyota Tundra with its awesome twin-turbo power, on the adventurous RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid with its amazing driving range. So to find the Toyota that's just right for you, see your Toyota dealer today and drive into summer. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
It's easy to buy or lease any new Toyota and easy to own one. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. You're covered for all normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Performed by certified technicians using genuine Toyota parts. See your dealer for Toyota Care details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
This is LA Dodgers Baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, and iHeart Radio Station.
There's a shot to left field. There's no doubt about this one. Will Smith has left the building.
Knock it down, knock it down.
This team mows through the West every year.
Pound for pound, got the crown, put your whole lights out. Who got the hype now?
They could barely stop us without Shohei. What are these teams going to do now?
Never back out, never back down.
Welcome to Navien Dodgers Clubhouse on your home for the LA Dodgers.
No retreat, no surrender. Live on something to remember.
Dodgers baseball is brought to you by
Galpin Motors, Tito's Handmade Vodka,
proud partner of the Dodgers.
Modelo,
It's not a michelada if it's not made with Modelo.
Alignment Health Plan,
Welcome to a new era of aging.
On Deck,
Small business lending that's fast and easy.
and by Ford.
Built for tough.
Now your host for Navien Dodgers Clubhouse,
Big deal coming through.
David Vassay.
We are live at Dodger Stadium after the Rangers defeat the Dodgers tonight by a final score of 3-1 and win the series, taking the last 2 games after the Dodgers beat the Rangers 15-2. The Dodgers last night only scored 2 runs and tonight 1 run. So after scoring 15 runs in the first game, they score a combined 3 runs in the last 2 games of this series. Don't ask me. I don't have any answers on that, but I'm sure Mike Lorenzen had something to do with it tonight because he was really good. 7 innings tonight, allowed just a solo home run to Andy Pages and had 2 strikeouts. Mike Lorenzen from Orange County improves his record to 4-3. Michael Grove was the opener for the Dodgers in a bullpen game that saw them use 6 different pitchers. Grove gave up 2 runs in the first inning. Ryan Yarborough came in the second inning. And look, the Rangers really didn't hit any balls that hard tonight. There were a lot of flares, more flares, hitting shallow left, center, and right field than I've seen in a long time. And Wyatt Langford was the beneficiary of all that. A .238 hitter after having 2 hits tonight. Finds some green out there. He drives in 2 of the 3 runs for the Rangers tonight. Ryan Yarbrough was frustrated in his 3 innings, not because he gave up a run, but the fact is he walked 4 batters in 3 innings, and that's not something he wants to do. The Dodgers had a golden opportunity tonight in the 8th inning after Kevin Biggio got hit. Then Austin Barnes hit a single through the right side of the infield. First and third, nobody out for Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman against the veteran David Robertson. And Robertson proceeded to strike out Betts and Ohtani on 6 pitches and then struck out Freddie Freeman. So he strikes out the 3 best hitters with the bottom of the order setting the table. And that was the last Dodger threat of the night. Get in the action every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Santa Anita Park. Fridays are free admission. Weekend admission, parking in a program, is only $10 with millions in payouts every race day. Explore new trackside experiences every weekend at the Great Race Place. Tickets at santaanita.com/events. See you at the races. When we continue from Dodger Stadium, we will get to the highlights of tonight's game after the Rangers defeat the Dodgers 3-1 on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Welcome to the future, Dickerson. All your trophy muscles are irrelevant.
What are you talking about?
For 46 years, the Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck on the market. But it's not just because it's got brawn. It's got brains, too, and cutting-edge technology.
Fully charged.
Mobile generators, hybrid engines, even wireless charging.
That's great, but I've got both. I'm the whole package.
Humble, too.
Head to your Southern California Ford dealers for great offers on a Ford F-150 truck.
Get ready for a new level of comfort courtesy of Navien. Hey, it's David Vassay with Navient's newest innovation in smart living, the new MPF Hydro Furnace. This whisper quiet hydro furnace is the ideal way to keep your home at the perfect temperature, lower your energy bills, and cut emissions. Plus, SoCal gas customers can get more than a $1,200 rebate. Learn about the new Navien MPF Hydro Furnace at hydrofurnace.com. That's hydrofurnace.com.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention Home Run at any of their stores to receive a free team bracelet and $50 off any purchase of $99 or more. And don't forget, everyone is approved for credit at Daniels. So visit danielsjewelers.com now to find the nearest store. Own the dream with Daniels Jewelers.
The history of every business, like every great baseball team, is dotted with game-changing plays. Service Titan wants to change the game for your home or commercial services company. Their all-in-one software was born in Southern California, but now serves fast-growing contractors nationwide in HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, and more. Service Titan simplifies every job in your company, automates repetitive tasks, and makes winning easier. Listen to how Service Titan helped these real customers improve their contracting businesses.
We got Service Titan as a CRM. It was our 5th CRM, and it was a game changer, I got to tell you.
We've had more million-dollar months on Service Titan than we have ever before.
It changed the way that we went to market.
And Service Titan has really aided us to take us from a small business to an enterprise.
Service Titan is software that grows with you, gives you access to the advanced technology you need to succeed, and powers victory at the exact moment you need it. Find out how by scheduling a demo today at servicetitan.com. That's servicetitan.com.
Betts with a long shot to left, and it is gone, a home run. Mookie with another.
Join the Dodgers as we celebrate black culture and pay tribute to the rich history of black ball players who have once donned Dodger blue. Purchase a special event ticket package for Black Heritage Night on Saturday, June 15th versus the Kansas City Royals and receive an exclusive Black Heritage Night jersey. To get your tickets and exclusive jersey, visit Dodgers.com/ticketpacks.
The home of the Dodgers.
Dodgers Clubhouse presented by Navien continues on your home of LA Dodgers baseball.
You are inside the Dodgers Clubhouse Show, presented by Navient Tankless Water Heaters. The Dodgers fall to the Rangers tonight by a final score of 3-1. Mike Lorenzen really good tonight for 7 innings. He allowed just a solo home run to Andy Pages, and for the most part, he had Dodger hitters caught in between. That's how good he was tonight. He was really smart tonight, the way he pitched and sequenced hitters, and the Dodger hitters were off balance all night long. Lorenzen improves his record to 4-3. Michael Grove, the opener, takes the loss. He's 4-3, and despite throwing 26 pitches in the bottom of the 9th inning, Kirby Yates again escapes with a save. Tonight, his 10th of the season. Jason Hayward made him really work. A 10-pitch at bat. Unfortunately, Hayward chased a splitter in the dirt for strike 3. And Will Smith came off the bench and struck out as well on a split-fingered fastball. That is the money pitch for Kirby Yates. He had a 95 fastball tonight, and he was fooling guys with that split-fingered fastball in the dirt to pick up his 10th save of the season. The Dodgers' first 3 hitters tonight, the MVPs of Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, were combined 2 for 12 tonight with 3 strikeouts. Andy Pages, who made the last out at the plate last night, gave the Dodgers some life tonight against Mike Lorenzen in the bottom of the 7th inning.
1-0 from Lorenzen. Pages swings, pummels the ball, left field, hooking toward the corner. Stay up. It will. Andy Pages hooks his 7th home run of the season. 5 rows up just inside the left field foul pole. That gets the Dodgers on the board. It's now 3-1.
Oh, yeah, we've been starting to see Andy Pages warm up at the plate. Got a text from Mark McGuire during the last road trip that said he noticed Andy Pages getting his front foot down earlier, which is allowing him to stay behind the baseball. So Andy Pages certainly is making the adjustments, and you saw it on a cement mixer, as they say, cement mixer slider, a flat slider that he did not miss to send it over the short wall in left field. Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. When we continue from Dodger Stadium, we will get to more highlights as the Dodgers fall to the Rangers tonight, 3-1 on the Los Angeles Dodgers audio network.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers. 29. It's a winning number. I know it, and my friends at Spotlight 29 Casino know it too. Eric Dickerson here. Next time you're in Coachella Valley, stop in and enjoy pizzas, burgers, and all your game day favorites at Tap Room 29. Enjoy a beer flight from their locally crafted 29 brews. And while you're there, check out Club 29. From instant rewards and player club benefits, including savings on shows and dining. Take it from me, you can't lose with 29. Spotlight 29 Casino, Coachella's best bet.
Every winning season is built on a strong team, a team committed to executing a solid game plan. At Security Benefit, we want to help you and your advisor build your retirement game plan to help you stay committed so that when it's time to execute, you know you've got a solid team behind you. When it comes to retirement, losing is not an option. Talk to your financial advisor to see how you can plan for retirement. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hey LA County, Freddie Freeman here. Did you know 90% of plastic goes unrecycled? Some end up in city streets and get washed into the ocean. Help protect our neighborhoods and beaches by putting trash and recyclables where they belong. Learn more at cleanla.com.
It is good!
Every night, Dodger Stadium is packed.
And the show rolls on at Dodger Stadium.
Dodger fans, I am the giver of tickets.
Dodger Tickets and Dan Patrick.
Be here every weekday morning.
I listen every single morning already.
Each weekday, one winner is headed to see the Blue. It's the Dan Patrick Daily Dodger Giveaway.
It's the hottest ticket in Los Angeles right now.
And it's heard exclusively on AM 570 LA Sports.
The home of your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hey, Andre here again. It's time to celebrate our graduates and their big accomplishments. Whether it's high school, college, or even elementary school, you want that graduate in your life to feel special. Superior has it all, from a wide variety of flowers to balloons to everything you need for graduation parties. Get ready-made party foods like chicken wings or potato wedges. Order your graduation cake from Superior's Fresh Bakery. You always hit a home run at Superior Grocers. Download the Superior Grocer app for weekly ads and the latest in savings. Superior Grocers, quality, variety, and value.
Hey, Southern California, Father's Day is right around the corner. And as you're planning your celebration, remember to pick up Modelo Especial for Dad. Modelo is a reward for those with a fighting spirit. It's not Father's Day without Modelo Especial. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 34 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of over 270 locations in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Post-game continues with Dodgers Clubhouse, presented by Navient. This is the home of the LA Dodgers.
David Bassett inside the Dodgers Clubhouse show, presented by Navient tankless water heaters. The Texas Rangers, after getting beat badly in the first game of this series, 15-2, come back and beat the Dodgers in the final two games of this series. And the Dodger offense, a no-show the last two nights. After scoring 15 runs in the first game, they score a combined 3 runs in the last two games. The Rangers beat the Dodgers tonight 3-1. Mike Lorenzen, the winning pitcher, Michael Grove, the losing pitcher, and Kirby Yates with his 10th save of the season. With the Rangers win tonight, Bruce Bochy, 4-time world champion manager, now moves into 9th all-time as far as managerial wins go. Tonight, this was his 2,126th managerial win, and even with all those wins and 4 World Series titles, can you believe Bochy has a losing record as a manager? Enhance your listening experience by downloading the iHeartRadio app and listen in HD, powered by LA Care Health Plan, serving all Angelinos, lacare.org. In the top of the 5th inning, we saw Mookie Betts make a great play at shortstop. Wyatt Langford hit a ground ball up the middle with 1 out that Mookie Betts turned into an inning-ending double play.
Wyatt Langford, the batter. 1 on and 1 out. Grounds the first pitch to short. Mookie Betts steps on the bag himself, jumps and throws in time. There was a slight hesitation. Was he going to shovel it over to Gavin Lux? Mookie did it himself. The 6-3 double play ends the 5th inning.
Yeah, there was some hesitation because Gavin Lux had hesitation. Mookie wasn't sure what Lux was trying to do. Was he trying to go to the bag? He never went all the way, so Mookie said, you know what? I'll do it myself. And that was an inning-ending double play. A really good play by Mookie Betts on an awkward decision by Gavin Lux. And the Dodgers, even with that play, unfortunately, Mookie at the plate tonight did not go very well, especially in the bottom of the 8th inning with runners at the corners and nobody out. Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman could not cash in a single run, and the Rangers beat the Dodgers tonight 3-1 on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Medi-Cal renewals are happening now. All members' eligibility is reviewed once annually, and everyone's renewal date is different. You can check your renewal month in your online benefitscal.com account. If your current address, email, or phone number have changed, please update your information with your local county office. If you get a renewal form in the mail in a yellow envelope, you must complete it to keep your Medi-Cal. If you don't, you will lose your coverage. Visit lacare.org for more information. That's lacare.org.
Yeah, I love that speedy cash.
When life throws you a curveball, make Speedy Cash your home base to apply for the cash you need. Speedy Cash offers financial solutions that could provide you with cash today. Since 1997, Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most. With locations across Southern California, help is close by. Simply call, click, or come in, and you could have cash today. Get started at SpeedyCash.com. Speedy Cash, official sponsor of every weekend.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Subject to state regulations, eligibility, credit check, underwriting, and approval, and meet state database eligibility where required based on type of lending product requested. All products are not available at all locations. Rates, terms, and conditions apply. See associate for details. Lending decisions and funding times subject to system limitations. Some applications may require additional verification, which can delay the lending decision. Company is licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, pursuant to California Deferred Deposit Transaction Law, CalFin Code 23000 et sec.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slots and blackjack, with big screen TVs from the front to the back. Yes, the dining there is outstanding. Sideline Sports Bar is simply grand. We were voted, yes, once again, best casino of the Southland. Morongo, good times.
Your car is one of your most prized possessions, so you want to make sure you're taking care of it, and that includes routine oil changes. Hi, this is Tim Cates. With our family cars, I trust the folks at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. No waiting rooms, no appointment needed. With locations all over Southern California, go to SoCalOilChange.com and find the Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you. When you pull in, they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Got 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Swung on and lifted high to right field and deep. This ball's way back, and it is gone. A home run, a 3-run home run for Freeman.
The Dodgers have the best Father's Day gift for your dad. On Sunday, June 16th, the first 40,000 fans in attendance will receive an exclusive Father's Day Beach Hat presented by Security Benefit. Be sure to arrive early for Viva Los Dodgers presented by Budweiser and Spectrum for live music, interactive games, and more. For more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
The home of the Dodgers.
Dodgers Clubhouse presented by Navient continues on your home of LA Dodgers baseball.
You are inside the Dodgers Clubhouse Show, presented by Navient Tankless Water Heaters. The Dodgers fall to the Rangers tonight by a final score of 3-1. Michael Grove was one of 6 Dodger pitchers tonight as they went with a bullpen game on Yoshi Yamamoto bobblehead night. It was supposed to be Yoshi's start day, but the Dodgers decided to give him 2 extra days rest, so Yamamoto will pitch on 7 days rest Saturday against the Kansas City Royals. The Dodgers offense, unexplainable tonight. Well, a big reason tonight was Mike Lorenzen, who was really good tonight, and the Dodgers were caught in between, off balance all night long against Lorenzen, who went 7 innings tonight to pick up his 4th win of the season. Let's see if Dave Roberts has any answers. We'll head downstairs to the press conference room now.
Tonight, tonight I thought, we were putting the ball in play. Lorenzen doesn't strike guys out. I thought we hit some balls hard and couldn't threaten. Certainly, he was efficient with his pitches. Certainly getting through the 7th inning, threatened in that 8th inning, and then, had the guys we wanted up to bat. And, Robertson found his way to punch the side out again, the same 3 guys, and, made pitches when he needed to. So, it's frustrating. You got to use leverage guys in a down game, just kind of where we're at with the pen and the pitching. But, we got to come back tomorrow and find a way to get back to winning.
How surprising is it to see what Robertson has done to the top of your order this past year?
Yeah, it hasn't happened very often that a guy can come in and punch those 3 guys out, and to do it back-to-back nights. I know we haven't seen it this year, so you got to give him credit too.
Yeah, it's incredible. David Robertson is the only member of the 2009 World Series Yankees that is still active in Major League Baseball. At this point in time in his career, he's a 39-year-old journeyman. And he strikes out those three guys tonight, and he did it last night as well. He's been pinballing around Major League Baseball with 7 different teams beginning in 2019. And Robertson strikes out Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman last night in the 8th inning, and he does it again tonight in the very same inning. Runners at the corners, and Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman go down on strikes. Ohtani and Betts went down on 3 strikes. He struck them out on 3 strikes each. Getting home safe is a priority both on and off the field. Use a designated driver if you're going to be drinking. It's the winning strategy, brought to you by Budweiser. When we continue from Dodger Stadium, we'll get more post-game reaction after the Rangers defeat the Dodgers 3-1 on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
It's time to escape the confines of the city and take in the comfort and ease of the San Ynez Valley. Stretch your legs, stretch your soul, maybe even stretch your luck at Shumash Casino Resort. Let the hustle and bustle of daily life disappear in your rearview mirror as you enjoy a scenic drive up the coast to your destination getaway. Once you're there, enjoy a spacious gaming floor, luxury hotel, and a beautiful patio restaurant. Welcome to freedom. Go to ShumashCasino.com.
Alignment Health Plan is changing the Medicare Advantage game so that you can be the one in charge of your health. Hey, this is Steve Sachs, and I highly recommend Alignment. They're handing you the reins so they can cater to your needs. Choose from a wide range of doctors. Welcome to a new era of aging. Visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com today.
In the history of Dodger Stadium, there's been 18 total rainouts. Hi, I'm Dave Roberts. As manager of LA's favorite ball club, I know a little something about rainouts. And last year's rain was one for the books. It was also one of LA County's best for capturing rain and stormwater. Over 200 billion gallons of stormwater was captured, enough for 5 million people. This year is starting out stormy. That's why LA County's putting in the work now for a safe, clean, reliable water future. Find out more at waterforla.com.
Hey, Southern California, Father's Day is right around the corner. And as you're planning your celebration, remember to pick up Modelo Especial for Dad. Modelo is a reward for those with a fighting spirit. It's not Father's Day without Modelo Especial. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Welcome to Arco Radio, the only station that's a gas station. I'm your host, Hannah the Dashboard Hula Girl. Hello, caller.
Hannah, you've got such a lovely radio voice. Do you do any vocal warm-ups before you go on air?
I do. I repeat this phrase. Arco's awesome gas optimizes engines to peak performance. Try it with me. Arco's awesome gas optimizes engines to peak performance. Arco's awesome gas optimizes engines to peak performance. Warmed up?
Yep, and informed.
Arco, quality top-tier gas for less. Savings based on independent retail price survey. See arco.com for details. Learn more at toptiergas.com.
It's the best time of year. Summer, baseball, and outdoor grilling. And when we're cooking on the grill, only the best hot dogs for us. Hoffy hot dogs.
Hoffy uses only top quality ingredients with premium quality beef for a great hot dog. You can taste it. Hoffy is a SoCal treasure for nearly 100 years. So visit HoffyBrand.com to find your nearest location of Hoffy products.
Hoffy, local, original, great.
Life doesn't stop when the economy is uncertain. The market might not care you have a wedding to plan or a kid to put through school. And inflation doesn't know you've got a family to feed. But Bank of America does, and is here to help. With digital tools to help you save and local experts in Southern California, you can keep life moving forward the way you need it to. Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC, equal credit opportunity lender.
Postgame continues with Dodgers Clubhouse, presented by Navient. This is the home of the LA Dodgers.
You are inside the Dodgers Clubhouse Show, presented by Navient tankless water heaters. The Dodgers fall to the Rangers tonight to 3-1. The final score: Mike Lorenzen, the winning pitcher; Michael Grove, the losing pitcher; and Kirby Yates with his 10th save of the season. The Dodgers, after dropping the final 2 games of this series, fall to 42-28, but still a sizable lead in the NL West, 6 games ahead of the San Diego Padres. And the Padres, after winning 3 in a row, row, are now just the 5th team in the National League to have a winning record. The Rangers improved their record to 33-35. They're 5.5 games back of first place Seattle in the AL West. Wyatt Langford tonight had a couple of Texas League hits to get 2 runs tonight. He drove in 2 of the 3 runs for the Rangers. He was 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and 2 stolen bases. This comes from Rangers radio play-by-play man Jared Sandler, a proud Trojan. He tweets that Wyatt Langford now has 13 hits and 8 RBIs over his last 12 games with 5 multi-hit efforts. And I guess it doesn't matter how hard you hit it as long as they count for hits. And that's what we saw tonight. He's the first Ranger this season with 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases in the same game. Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. The story of the game, though, was David Robertson striking out Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman with runners at the corners and nobody out. After Kevin Biggio got hit by a pitch, Austin Barnes got a base hit to the right side of the infield. You had runners at the corners and them representing the tying runs, and you had the big boys coming up representing the go-ahead runs, and they could not come up with a big hit. Let's head downstairs to the Rangers clubhouse to hear from 39-year-old journeyman David Robertson.
Yeah, I mean, I put myself in a pretty good pickle there right out of the gate. Hit Biggio, which was very frustrating for me to start the inning, especially since I was ahead in the count. And then was ahead in the count on Barnes and just left a cookie, curveball right in the middle of the zone. So that was, it sucks when you do that. It's just, and knowing who's coming up behind them. So I just had to dig deep and make some pitches and got lucky and was able to get through them again.
So what were you telling yourself? Do the same thing you did last night, down to the exact pitch? What were you saying?
Well, I was trying to hold Barnes to first base a little bit better, and then, I was hoping that he wasn't going to take off and that I could maybe mix my timing up on all 3 of the next hitters and hope for the double play ball. If not, go for the punch out. But today was just another strikeout day. But, I would have loved to have had a ground ball double play. It would have been a whole lot better.
But you did get the strikeouts again for the second night in a row, and these guys are future Hall of Famers. You came off pumped. Were you excited in that moment to be able to do that and to get the team the win?
I'm not thinking about anything other than our situation, that I just held the lead and didn't go with any runs. I just put a 0 up, and then the ball goes to Kirby, and he nailed it down for us, and we walked away with a series, which we haven't had in a while.
You didn't retire Freddie at all in your career until yesterday.
I told you, I think I got him out when he was a Brave in spring training.
You're right.
It may have been a little while ago. He's a good hitter. He's on everything. You gotta have a lot of quality pitches to him, or he makes you pay for it.
Yeah, David Robertson struck out a very hot Freddie Freeman. You kind of had a feeling after Betts and Ohtani struck out on 3 pitches that Freddie Freeman would have to clean up the mess, but David Robertson has had the answers the last 2 nights against Freddie Freeman, who coming into the game tonight, even after striking out last night, was 4 for 5 against David Robertson. So Freddie was feeling confident at the plate. You kind of felt like he was controlling the strike zone against Robertson, and he swung at a pitch down in the dirt on the inside part of the plate, and Robertson wiggles out of a very precarious situation, and the Dodgers were fit to be tied as they fall to Texas tonight 3-1 on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV. Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues. Silverado, Trailblazer, Trax, and Blazer EV. This season, spring into adventure together in the Chevy of your choice.
Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR on all 2024 Malibu, Colorado, Blazer, Equinox, Trailblazer, and Traverse Limited models. Together, let's drive at your Southern California Chevy dealers. 1.9% APR for 36 months. Monthly payment is $28.60 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment 19.1%. Must finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 7/1/24.
Take your fun to new heights when you visit Harrah's Resort SoCal in Funner, California. Follow the lead of the brand spanking new mayor, Mayor Martin Short, who promises to make everything from gaming to dining to unwinding even funner. Plan your all-star getaway today at harrahsocal.com.
Freddie Freeman here. When it comes to our kids' health, you don't settle for second best. As a dad of 3, my family turns to California's #1 Autry Orthopedic Center at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Visit chla.org/ortho to keep your #1 athlete healthy and in the game.
The season is here. This is Jorge Jarrin for Chef Marito Seasoning, the official seasoning of the Dodgers. For the past several years, you've heard me talk about carne asada, fish, chicken, and steak seasonings. But have you tried the over 20 varieties of the other seasonings? If not, you're missing out on the chance to bring out the chef in you. From breakfast to lunch and dinner, Chef Marito Seasonings is great with any meal. It's not a true Mexican meal without Chef Marito. Available at your local grocery store.
Get Spectrum One and catch the Los Angeles Dodgers all season. Stream over 140 live LA Dodger games on all of your devices on us. Tons of hits, wins, memorable moments, and more. It's a real home run. Live Dodger games. That's a $149 value now included with Spectrum One. Go to spectrum.com/Dodgers for full details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply. Subject to national exclusivities. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
The Freeway Series versus the Crosstown Angels begins on Friday, June 21st at 7:10 p.m.
Deep to left field. It's a grand slam.
Stay after the game and celebrate the start of the summer with a drone show presented by Starlux Airlines.
A 4th career grand slam for Teoscar Hernandez.
Join us as the series continues for Game 2 on Saturday, June 22nd at 7:10 p.m. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for tickets and more information.
The home of the Dodgers.
Dodgers Clubhouse presented by Navient continues on your home of LA Dodgers baseball.
You are inside the Dodgers Clubhouse Show, presented by Navient tankless water heaters. The Dodgers dropped the final 2 games of this series to the Rangers, and Texas leaves town for their first series win in quite some time. They've been scuffling all season long, and they come into Los Angeles, get beat up the first night, 15-2, and then come back to beat the Dodgers last night 3-2, and then tonight to close out the series 3-1. The Dodgers will have to turn the page and welcome in another American League team for a 3-game weekend series. The Kansas City Royals are coming to town for the first time in almost 8 years. Cole Reagans, one of the upstart young pitchers for the Royals, is going to start tomorrow night for Kansas City. He's 4-4 with an ERA at 3.08. Gavin Stone will be on the mound for the Dodgers. He is 7-2 with an ERA of 2.93, coming off a very solid outing at Yankee Stadium. Tomorrow night, our coverage begins at 6 o'clock with Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. First pitch from Dodger Stadium with Rick Monday and Tim Neverett at 7:10. That's what's on deck, brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. Coming up next on our flagship station, AM 570 LA Sports, will be Dodger Talk. We'll take your phone calls until 11 o'clock tonight at 866-987-2570. The Dodgers made a trade. We'll let you know about that. Also, we have another copy of Andy McCullough's biography on Clayton Kershaw to give away, the last of his kind. Plus, I had a chance to catch up with former Dodger Nathan Eovaldi, and he talked about what Walker Buehler is going through, since he also is one of the success stories of coming back as a starting pitcher from 2 Tommy John surgeries. So you'll hear from a 2-time World Series champion and former Dodger Nathan Eovaldi. Once again, the final score from Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers fall to the Rangers 3-1.
At AM 570 LA Sports, we take our responsibility to Dodger fans very serious.
So serious.
As serious as a heart attack.
Dan Patrick in particular goes above and beyond.
I am a magnanimous giver of tickets.
Some other shows might say you have too many tickets to give away.
Weekday mornings in the 7 o'clock hour, join the Dan Patrick Show for the Daily Dodgers Giveaway.
Listen for the sounder and you're headed to Elysian Park.
He's sending one lucky winner to Dodger Stadium on us.
Every single weekday.
Daily.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's David Vassay. What makes Navien a home run for your home? Navien tankless water heaters offer an endless flow of hot water for spa-like comfort, a 15-year limited warranty, and lower energy bills. Right now, SoCal Gas is offering up to a $1,200 rebate when you replace your old tank with a new, high-efficiency Navien tankless water heater. Find the name of your Navien contractor today at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 34 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of over 270 locations in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Welcome to the future, Dickerson. All your trophy muscles are irrelevant.
What are you talking about?
For 46 years, the Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck on the market. But it's not just because it's got brawn. It's got brains, too, and cutting-edge technology.
Fully charged.
Mobile generators, hybrid engines, even wireless charging.
That's great, but I've got both. I'm the whole package.
Humble, too.
Head to your Southern California Ford dealers for great offers on a Ford F-150.